Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel. And I thought I would do the guidance for the month of July. Even though we're a little bit into July, it's still always nice to hear about the angel working with us and what's happening. So I know this probably sounds a little bit echoey. I'm at my friend's house and I just found a quiet spot so I could do this video, which is cool. I've got the article up on my website about the month of July, and the angel that we're working with is Virtuel, and Virtuel is the bringer of surprise, an angel that allows things to happen really quickly too. So some of us are waiting for things to end and waiting for things to begin, and we just need that little bit of boost, especially now with the way that the energies have been lately. It's been a little bit difficult to feel like we are grounded and feel like we are centered. So work with Virtual to help you to bring yourself into alignment with where you want to be and what you want to be doing, and also help with your healing process as well. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about Virtual and the energies for the month, also the key points for the month of July, and also I can't get my words out, a channeled message as well for us from Virtuel to help us move through. And I hope this is finding you happy and well wherever you are. I know that it has been a little bit of a while since I've done these guidance videos. As you know, I am in the USA at the moment and doing a little bit of traveling and meeting some of you guys, and hopefully we'll be back towards the end of the year as well to be here a little bit more. So this is going to be awesome. But I'm going to bring to you the messages for the month. Hopefully this will help you to feel a little bit calmer about what's ahead. And don't forget, I've got specials going on at the moment, and shamanic healing over the phone. You get 2 1-hour sessions with me for almost half price, which is amazing. We've had a lot of people already just have amazing, mind-blowing experiences. So, you know, if you would like something like that, please remember to contact me, divinemiracles@gmail.com. And hopefully I'm going to be able to get to the events that I'm doing in Colorado and Los Angeles as well. We are having some scheduling problems, some things you know, not happening how they should be, so maybe it's not meant to happen at this point. I don't know, I'm just going with the flow. So if you're in Colorado and you really want to be a part of something, I have a workshop or some spiritual nights going on, so please let me know. If not this time, I'll be back towards the end of the year, so maybe we can catch up then. So first, let's just go over this. I really want to try to help you with what's going on. So I've got my iPad here, sorry, I'm just got to look this way. Angel of July, Archangel Virtuel, the element is fire. The overseeing star sign is Leo, so a lot of Leos are having their birthday now, and Virtuel is the overseeing angel, or one of the overseeing angels for Leo. The color is gold, which is good because we want to bring in that manifestation energy. The solar plexus chakra is the chakra, sorry, is the solar plexus chakra, and also the crown chakra. So sometimes these two work together, one to help open you up to the abilities, and the other one can tend to shut you down, you know, when people are trying to take your personal power, or they're sending negative attacks, or, you know, sending all these negative lies or whatever it is, or spreading rumors about you, or whatever it is that they're trying to do. Sometimes the solar plexus chakra, you know, takes on or is drained by all of that energy. And the crown chakra can shut down as well, trying to protect you. So work with Virtuel on balancing these two chakras, and also protection, putting up the protection, so that even if someone's sending all the negative stuff, that it's just bouncing off and going back to them anyway, you know. So let's look at the energy of Virtuel, and I can see my healing has activated, so you know, I'm sending out healing vibes to anyone out there who might need it. Okay, so the angel is saying here that the angels are close by the earth right now, as each of us go through some new upgrades and also deep challenges. Because of the new world that we are or have been creating, starting to come into our physical reality, not just in our thoughts. We're also manifesting rapidly, good or bad. So be sure that you are thinking positively or counseling any lower worrisome thoughts, replacing them with positive thoughts and intentions. Also, we're reminded about the unconditional love that the angels always have for us. We must show compassion for ourselves as we would others, because as we are healing, changing and growing, we're also releasing deep held emotional issues, memories and past events that once shaped us. These are things that defined us, things that we've always had hanging over our shoulders. Issues that have always been a part of our life or coming up in our life or bothering us or trigger points or whatever it is. So we're learning to have compassion for ourselves as this emotion starts to come to the surface and be able to be dealt with. So Virtual helps us to remember that we are a soul, and as such we are always experiencing a part of our journey. As we remain true to ourselves, we begin to see a shift happen in our lives and a new path unfolding. This month, many will find that where they belong or feel like they're at home, even if this is a long way away from where they originally felt that they would be. This is because you are needed to hold light in new areas and help by proxy to cleanse and clear areas that need you in particular, or your frequency, in order to thrive. So no matter where you are at the moment, it's like the energy of Earth needs you stationed there, even if it doesn't make sense to you, in order, and your particular frequency. So you're holding the light and a particular frequency, and that particular area is thriving because you're there, doing much better than it might have. So your happiness is paramount to your success, as the most success comes from doing what brings you joy. You're being called strongly to follow your passion and stop worrying about what others think, say, or do. Let go of comparisons and dare to be yourself regardless. It's hard, but also so very rewarding when you can break free of the mold and do what you feel is right for you. No matter what, there will always be someone who does not agree with you or what you do. But learn not to take this personally, and life will begin to rapidly change, and confidence levels will also increase, which will allow you to do anything. Virtue is the bringer of surprise. So be aware that someone might surprise you with the thoughtful gift, or bring solutions to problems, or suddenly there is peace or resolutions within family and friends. As you focus on the wellness instead of the problem, you create magical changes that bring benefits instead of problems continuing. So you focus on wellness. Some people say they're stuck with family members and they don't know what to do. Visualize them how you would like them to be. And this is far better than going, oh my gosh, I'm so worried, what do I do? All this kind of stuff. And it changes the energy because you're not so focused on everything going wrong. Fast action and high-grade healing achievements are happening right now and throughout this month. Brace yourself for the changes, not with fear, but with excitement for what is to come. As you show gratefulness for change on every level, there will indeed be more to be grateful for. You may also want to relocate or shift away from a place which has been draining your energy and your health. Notice your feelings in every given situation and become vigilant in shifting your energy and balancing yourself with affirmations and calling on Virtual to lift away anything that's no longer needed, or any energy or discomfort that's not your own. And I've been talking about that a lot, like holding onto your solar plexus and say, if any energy is not mine, I now ask it to leave immediately, and detach. If you're doing a lot of healing work, make sure you're really detaching yourself from the client, and clearing your space and clearing yourself afterwards, and set that intention that it's happening as well. Okay, so as we increase our spiritual journey, our empathy levels and sensitivities also increase, so don't forget to ask for assistance as you move through, which is awesome. Virtual also brings great confidence and healing protection, and you can call on him anytime during your journey. The bringer of surprise also brings forth abundance and items that you thought that you may never see it again, which may trigger deep and meaningful transitions. Okay, so you can work with ruby, clear quartz, citrine, yellow jade, and peridot. And actually citrine is really good for those of you who have back problems. It's very helpful in relieving that, and also working with the angel virtue to help you with your all around health as well. You can use essential oils, ylang ylang, rose, neroli, orange, any fruity kind of incense is also helpful to connect. Okay, so there's a few more bits and pieces on my website there, and I'm reading just from my own work, so sorry about that, but I sort of have to. Okay, so the key points for July are intensified attunements, intensified. So now is the time. If you've wanted an attunement, or you've wanted some kind of deep healing, or you've wanted to try something differently with your healing, or you are a healer and you really want to get a boost, now's the time to do it, because the energy is perfect for it. And also that we've been going through, a part of our lives where there's been many difficulties and challenges, and as we said, trigger points, things happening to us, people, getting on the last nerve kind of thing, people creating drama and all this kind of stuff. So you may just need a complete reset, okay? And make sure you feel like you can trust the person that you are doing this with, or else you won't relax enough to allow the healing to take place, Protection, home and personal protection. So nothing can happen unless we allow it. So we just need to be that little bit vigilant with what we're allowing to upset us, Sometimes people send out negative messages and things like that, and whatever, and, you can sit there getting angry about it, or you can laugh about it. The choice is yours. You can allow someone to annoy you, or think to yourself, wow, they're really wasting their time on me, like giving me all their personal power, wonderful. But sometimes people get really upset and take things personally, and this is where a spiraling out of control problem can happen. We start feeling anxious and nervous and, upset, and you don't want to move forward anymore and all these things. So be careful that you're bringing in the protection around you. You're asking for it. And if someone's sending negative energy, that's on them, that's not you. Things are going to be happening a lot faster. So July, look at us, we're already here, like it's almost the middle of July already. Look how quick it's gone by. So things are moving quickly to prepare us for the next part of our journey. Abundance starts to come in. A lot of people had problems with abundance. I know I did. Things were just feeling like they were blocked everywhere. Now that everything's been revealed, and you can sort of tell where the negative energy is coming from, it's very easy to get rid of it too. So you just say to yourself, if anything's blocking my way forward, I would like this lifted now. And also, if you're blocking yourself, which most of the blocks, 9 out of 10 blocks, are our own blocks that we're putting up. So we're asking that if there's anything that you're doing that's blocking the flow of energy for you, that this be lifted and revealed to you as well. Some people are moving into new relationships, new friendships, new situations, new jobs, a whole new set of rules and regulations and things. So amp that protection up around you, and take one day at a time. Surprises as well. Like all of a sudden something will just happen and it just turns the events of everything. You think you're doing one thing and then all of this starts happening, okay? So enjoy those surprises, laugh to yourself. When things change direction, it's always for a reason. It's not to throw you off. It's like the whole thing with Colorado. I'm not sure if it's going to work out. And, I was upset about it, and then I thought, well, maybe this is needed. There's a change in direction that may be happening. And it may be better, later on down the track, who knows? So allow things to happen. Don't always assume the worst in your life, or assume anything really. If we assume, then we're just sort of judging a situation, and then we just bring this judgment back to us too. So just enjoy the surprises that are coming your way. There are challenges, okay? These challenge points are part of your path, where you've been heading, what you've been doing, part of your way forward. And the challenge sometimes comes as a negative, and then we think, oh, how am I going to get through this? But the reaction is what the most important thing is. So the way in which you react to a situation needs to be different than you always react to a situation. This way you are able to change your reality. You know, we can't change it by always repeating the same thing, same way of thinking, same way of doing. When we change it, you know, and change it up a bit, and think, I'm not going to even get upset about that, I'm going to change my reaction to laughter, or, oh well, it doesn't matter, I'm not taking things personally. Suddenly the problem just disappears a lot sooner than the worry would let it. You know, when we start worrying, where the problem still sticks around us like glue. So when the challenges come up, just ask yourself, how am I going to react to this situation? Am I going to react like I always do? Or am I going to react from a lifted, elevated vibration, which is where we need to be now? And relocation for some people. July is the month, you know, where maybe you're traveling or you're moving around, or, you know, you're going on holiday with the family on the school break or whatever it is. Maybe you're considering a change of venue. Maybe you're considering moving countries or moving towns, or, you know, something like this. But relocation is around. This could also mean that you're shifting things around your home as well, you know, and allowing the energy to change. So every time we lift something up at home, you know, we've changed the energy in that section of the house, which is awesome, you know. So often just readjusting things readjusts the energy as well. So we've got a lot of things going on for the month of July, but I feel like it's going to get a lot easier for us, you know. Like, we've been through really hard times lately, and we're going to start understanding ourselves a lot more because of it, which makes life easier. Okay, so here's the message from Archangel Virgil, okay? And this is a channeled message about the month of July, and also a little bit about Virgil and the other angels that work with Virgil too. As you know, most of my work revolves around the angels and the positive energy and the unconditional love. And this is because this is what changed my life so much. Okay, so I like to share what worked for me, you know, because I'm just an ordinary person like everybody else. I actually don't claim to be anything special at all, that we're all equal. And that is my biggest thing, you know. So this message from Virgil sort of helps us as we're moving through our process, because everybody is shifting in their own way, okay? So Virgil says, "Dear ones, greetings, much love is bestowed upon you. I'm one of the angels who brings surprises and changes in direction, which can bring about new healing and love on all levels. As you navigate your way forward, there may be challenges along the way, not put in place to stop you, but to allow you to grow and shift into a new life, which may be different to what you expected, but worth it. Allow yourself to be unique, to learn who you really are, and shift into the role of happiness, and you will then find the strength and confidence to change not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Past life emotions and issues may come up for clearing now, and as you bring all your power back to you, the life you once had will forever change with blessings and abundance at every turn. Be excited for the new you, and allow us, the angels, to bring the light into your being for new beginnings and extreme healing shifts. Share your knowledge and talents with others, and one step at a time, see the new you become revealed. Believe in yourself now more than ever, for you are worth it. Always have been and always will be. Love will always be the way forward for all of you. Blessings and love, I'm Virgil." So be excited for the new direction that your life is changing, like turning into, even if you don't understand it, instead of dreading things as we do sometimes. Because as we move into this new energy, we're moving into a healed reality as well. And in this healed reality, we're getting used to it. You know, we're getting used to living there, you know, where there's not so much drama and aggravation and problems. You know, you're not used to it. And sometimes people can reattach themselves straight back to a problem because they really don't know how to live without it, you know, or to function without it. So it's just a habit to go back to something. When you have a real, true, deep healing, there should be no reason for you to revert backwards, because you see your life, just how different it is without all that added weight You know, sometimes when I'm doing healing with someone, they say, I can't believe how much I was carrying. I can't believe how light I feel, you know. That is one of the most common statements from people. So really we are carrying a lot more than we realize. It's just that we're so used to carrying it, you know. But be sure that this month you're checking your energy, that you're focusing on the positive. If you're feeling low and lethargic and fatigued and angry and moody and all of those things, make sure you're cleansing and clearing yourself. You know, ask Virtual, Archangel Michael, and Muriel, the angel of cycles, to cleanse, clear, and protect. Cleanse and clear any negative energy here. Place Archangel Michael and Virtual, these angels, any angels you can think of, at your windows, at your doors. Place a pyramid of light. Put you know, light down all around your home and the street and everywhere. Maybe some mirrors around so that, you know, any negative energy can just be sent right back to where it came from. It is good to imagine negative energy turning into positive energy, you know, and sending maybe pink light around those mirrors. So even if it's going back with love, which is a really good thing. Love is always going to be the way forward. You know, we may not understand why things have had to be the way that they are, or why people are the way that they are. We don't need to care about it, you know. Not everybody's going to like what you do, or they're going to think you're wrong in your beliefs or whatever, but we can't let that stop us, because that's just another distraction on our true journey, you know. It's time for us to really just embrace ourselves in a gentle manner, you know, one step at a time, doing what we need to do to move forward without worrying what anybody thinks, because there's always going to be someone who doesn't like it. It doesn't matter how amazing you are. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like it, and you can't change that. You just can't care. You know, you can't let it get you down or bother you in any way, you know, or not take it personally. The other thing here, remember it said about past life emotions and issues coming up for clearing, and as you bring all your power back to you, you know, the life you had will change. You know, the life you've been living, it will change. This also happens for the shamanic healing. We bring the pieces of the soul that shatter in past lives back to you, so you feel more complete than you've ever felt before. And it's a really amazing feeling to sort of have this extra strength that you didn't know you have come back to you, extra abilities being enhanced within you, any negative energy being removed from you. You know, anything that's being, they say that physical illness has to do with you know, something emotional happening with you, and you're just not letting it out. You know, when there's physical problems, that, you know, the shaman can find the different parts of you that are missing, you know, and that brings that vitality back to you. So, you know, if you need a healing, or if you need something like that, go to someone that you can trust. You know, if it doesn't even have to be me, you know, just someone that you feel like you can really trust, and just say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm letting go of my need to hang on to anything that I don't need anymore, and I'm just going to allow this process to happen, which is the best thing that you can do, because that allows the space for your healing to occur. No one is healing you, you're healing yourself, and a good healer will just give you that space to do it, and probably see what's happening as it's happening too, okay? So the month of July, exciting, lots of different things happening, surprises, faster energy, and a chance for you to work as a soul on the journey that's meant for you, which is always a happiness-based one, something that you enjoy doing, and from there it widens out and you get the most success from it. So thanks so much for listening, and until the next video, or next live video, which hopefully is this weekend, it's lots and lots of love, and goodbye for now. Bye.